Hey guys, Kyle here with the Brothers Claws, starting episode 15 of Pandora with Kyle. I've been doing a little bit offline. You can see I put all the machines back down. So we've got our centrifuge I moved from out over by the bees, and I put the fermenter, actually the fermenter was already there, but I put the extractor back down and I moved these two so they were right next to each other. So nothing terribly fancy. I'll break back here so you can kind of see what I did. I just have a series of redstone engines and iron pipes to direct everything over to here where they pop up and enter the system again. Um, it's not perfect. I don't like the fact that I keep having to use multiple logistics pipes for every one of these inputs. That's why these guys aren't set up on the system yet, because I didn't want to waste 4 logistics pipes. But for now it works. I also ran the pipe behind the corner and up here. You'll see what that's for later. I just wanted to do that off camera so that you didn't have to stare at me doing that. The quarry's been running for a while. Let's go check on that. Um, Let's see. So yeah, we've gotten pretty far down. I've collected quite a few resources, which is good. Still short on a couple, gold and redstone in particular. And what else did I do? I have added a couple more apiaries because I've been making biomass and taking it down to the quarry engine via wax capsules. So I made 4 more of these so that I can just continuously process these bees and get all their wax. So today what I think we're going to try to do is get the tree farm going, because I need the saplings for the biomass production, and we might get to some other things, but I think that's the main goal. So let me clean up my inventory, process a couple things here, and I'll be right back. Okay, inventory cleaned up. Now there's actually one thing I'm going to do here before we start processing the trees, and that is deal with the cobblestone. I've got an entire iron chest full right here. I have an entire iron chest full right here, and I have this chest starting to fill up, and I have emptied these a couple of times while the quarry runs. So let's build ourselves a little module so that we can just get rid of this extra cobblestone. At some point we'll do something useful with it, but for now I just kind of want to get rid of it. So what I'm going to do is, let's do it right here. I need to do it somewhere where I've got a pipe, and that's a convenient place because it will make sure that things stay out of the pipes longer than they need to be. And we need to make a special pipe. Let's make a chassis pipe, so we're going to need one of those. I don't think I have any left. Nope. Now I really only need a redstone chassis pipe, but I'm short on redstone. So I have a ton of iron. I'm going to make an iron chassis pipe. The redstone is a Mark 1, so it only has room for 1 module. I only need 1 module, but I'm going to make a Mark 2 with 2 module slots for now, and maybe at some point I will swap it out when I need it and I have more redstone. Alright, so let's place this right here, and then we're going to need the module. I have been making blank modules while you guys were gone, and the module we're going to make is a terminus module. So you make that with redstone, purple dye, ink sacs, and an iron gear. Okay, I've got the iron gear because I've got some laying around. I probably have the purple dye. Nope, that's magenta. So what is purple made up of? Blue and red. So I don't have any blue. How do I not have any blue? Short on red also. Oh, I know why I don't have any blue, because it's lapis. Duh. And ink sacs are the other thing I'm going to need, but let me make some purple dye first. Okay. Oh, I only needed 1. And I need ink sacs, which means I'm going to have to go run out to the ocean. So let me store some of this stuff, and then we will run out. Let's actually store it over here so I don't have to go hunt for it again. Put that tool back. We will put this away and all of that away. Alright, let's go hunt some squid. I don't have an ocean terribly close to me, so I'm going to make this journey off camera, I think. That way you guys don't have to stare at me run all the way around, because the ocean I have is off to the edge over here, I believe. So I'm going to run off in this direction until I reach water, and I'll be right back. I see a nice pile of squids. Plenty. Come here, I want to harvest you. I also installed a couple new mods to the server, so we now have Optifine running. I was hesitant to use it, but it adds a couple of things that were handy, so I've added it. I also, as you have probably noticed, have gone back to the default texture pack. I think the consensus was that everybody wanted the default instead of the Sphax Pure BD Craft, so I'm back at default textures. But we also added additional pipes, so we have teleport pipes, although I'm not sure the teleport function is working at the moment. When I was testing it earlier on my test realm, it didn't seem to work for logistics systems, but I didn't actually test it for just generic passing items through. There may just be a compatibility thing there, because the logistics, or the teleport pipes, is just like Buildcraft, a development snapshot version, so it may be that some part of the API has changed and logistics pipes hasn't been updated to that yet. I'll have to do some more investigating before we really play with that, but the additional pipes mod adds more than just teleport pipes. It adds some other ones that are very, very handy, so we'll get to those at some point. Let's build this module. So it was that, I think it was ink sac, that and that. Oh, I need redstone. Never fails. Let's grab 4 of you. Okay. Module, iron. I probably have those backwards. Nope. Terminus module. Okay, we'll grab the wrench. And we will grab a piece of cobblestone. So the terminus modules work sort of like a hybrid between the requested items pipe and a pipe that I haven't shown you yet called the passive supplier, passive supplier, where on the network, on the logistics network, all these pipes have a priority level. So this polymorphic item sync sees that it has cobblestone in the adjacent inventory and becomes essentially the highest priority. Actually, I think it's technically called the normal priority for cobblestone. Since that that chest is full, the next lowest priority in the system is this default route right here. That's why items are going all the way into this chest. The terminus module sits right above the default route. So anything you put in this terminus module spot will sort of just be like the overflow. Because this chest is full, this terminus module will take the cobblestone as soon as I tell it cobblestone. So we should start seeing items, cobblestone, popping out. No? Why aren't you... Terminate cobblestone? Maybe because it doesn't have a place to put it yet. So I need one more pipe, and let's put cobblestone right here because, I don't know, I feel like making it look consistent anyway. And we're going to make one more pipe, which I probably don't have the stuff for, but we're going to make what's called a void pipe. I do have the stuff for it. So we need redstone, a piece of glass, and another ink sac. Let's grab a piece of glass. I was thinking it might use obsidian, but I guess not. Glass, redstone, that. Void pipe. The void pipe is a pipe that destroys anything that goes into it. So as soon as an item enters the void pipe, it just gets removed from the game. Kind of a dangerous module, but why are we... Maybe it's because the default route has cobblestone in it, so it's just heading to there. No. don't drop those. I am not sure why that's not working. It really should be. Alright, let's do this a slightly different way just so we can get this handled. It might be another one of these bugs with logistics pipes that I've been having lately. So let's use another special pipe from Additional Pipes called the Advanced Extraction. Nope, that's insertion. Is it an advanced wooden? Oh, you know what? That's in a different mod. That is in additional Buildcraft items, and we don't have that mod. So let me do one thing real quick. It seems that if I restart the server, sometimes it fixes the logistics system. So I'm going to restart the server, and I'll be right back. Alright, I restarted the server, but it looks like we're still not getting things terminated. Very odd. Alright, well, I'm not going to waste too much time on that. Let's just do this so that we can start dealing with this cobblestone, and I'll cheat a little bit here. And we will put the void pipe right there. Let's grab a wooden pipe. And we'll grab some wood as well. Let me throw all this back in here so it's out of my inventory. Okay, wooden pipe, and we'll make a redstone engine, and we'll just pump stuff out of that chest. I need some redstone and iron to make that. And a piece of glass. Iron, redstone, and cobblestone. Dang it! Redstone, iron, cobble, piston, and we need 2 wooden gears, piston, glass. Okay, and then I think I have levers in this chest, or in this chest I mean. Yes, I do. So we'll just place that there, that right there, and this will just pump things out of this chest, which is a polymorphic item sink location for cobblestone, and into the void pipe. So they just get removed from the game. As that gets faster, it'll start pulling things out of this chest, and hopefully this just becomes my overflow chest for all these items. I could do... Nah, I'll be fine. Alright, so let's put this stuff away that I don't need anymore. And let's get started on the forestry stuff. So I'm going to need this thermiomic fabricator hooked back up. And I don't have any more electrical engines, so we're going to need to make one of those. That requires tin. It requires more cobblestone, wood, which is under organic materials. Do I have wood planks? I have tons of wood planks. They should really be here in organic materials as well. Redstone and iron. Might as well take this whole -1 so that it has a place. Okay, let's make our engine first. Oops, that's not redstone. Okay, and then we'll make gears. I forgot the glass again, didn't I? Tin gears. Let's grab some glass. And we need tin across the top, tin gears, piston, glass. Okay, and let's place this thing, let's place it over here somewhere. Right there looks good. So we need the engine, the fabricator, we need to wrench the engine into the right direction. I'm going to need a lever for that. So let's grab our last lever here. Cool. And let's make some of those diamantium tubes. So I need 5 diamonds, I think it is. Kind of expensive, but I believe it is like that. No. Let's look it up. Oh, that is it. I wonder if it's just because it doesn't have the glass in there. So I don't want to make too many of them. I need more diamonds. I wish that you could place the recipe in this thing without having to actually place items. Alright, let's turn this sucker on and see if we can get some tubes made. Is it running? No. I am out of juice. It's nighttime. Alright, let me go sleep real quick and let the bat box charge up. Didn't even get a chance to sleep. As I went up the stairs, the sun started coming up, so this should start refilling here shortly. And it's still working on processing some ores that came in. Quite a few, actually. Hopefully it catches up shortly. I'll be right back after it catches up. Seem to be hitting the sweet spot with materials. I've got quite a few. I've got 5 iron still going, 3 coppers waiting in the ranks, some tin dust is getting cooked up. So I'm just going to throw some coal in there and get it going that way. So this should catch up fairly fast now. It just has to refill the machines. There it goes. Alright, let's turn this on now and see if we can get some of these things made. We should still be gaining. No, we're not. Wow. Alright, let this thing charge up a bunch more then. These electrical engines are not very efficient. I'm going to have to start making some efficiency upgrades for them. But I don't want this thing to stop running while it's got the liquid glass, because then I lose the glass. Not like glass is terribly hard to make, but it's just waste of time. That should be good. Okay. Here we go. Diamantium tubes. And we're warming up. So what are the other things we're going to need here? So we're going to make a logger. We need glass, a sturdy machine, and a small circuit board. I'm going to have to put the carpenter down as well, apparently. Let's place that right next to it. Still going. Alright, the carpenter. Actually, the carpenter requires water, so I will probably place that over here. Let's cover up this hole I just made. How are we doing? We're almost there. Perfect. How did it make those 4? Oh. There we go. So I can do it that way. Okay, I didn't realize I could do that. Alright, so that machine's good to go. Let's get some waterproof pipe and put the carpenter down. Waterproof. There we go. Stone waterproof pipe. We're going to need to make another electrical engine. Whoa! What is going on over here? I think this thing is not pulling items out fast enough. I see what's going on. It's making full requests. So So items are bouncing around. Well, if they pop out, they pop out. I'll just come collect them. It's not a huge deal. I'm hoping once this thing catches up, it won't be a big deal. But for now, it's still trying to catch up on getting rid of all these things. Maybe if I throw a better engine up here, it will help. Let's throw a steam engine up, because it's much faster. So it'll pull stacks out or half stacks out at a time. So that should be much better for now anyway, just to get caught up on what's going on. Alright, back to what I was doing. I need organic. I've got that. Okay, let's make another electrical engine. More of these gears. I'm very happy when I can stop making gears. 10 gears. I need redstone is what I need. Because that's the last of it. That's all I got left. Alright, electrical engine. Let's throw down that. Sounds like I am out of energy again. I also need a lever. Okay. So that's filling up. Good. Let's throw some more coal in here. Let's check on this. We're still getting stacks falling out of it, but like I said, we're working on catching up. We're making progress over here. Slowly but surely. And let's see what we were going to make. We needed to make, that's right, a small circuit board, which is tin and redstone. Tin, or redstone and tin. And we'll crank this thing on, have it make this small circuit board, which should not take very long. I am almost out of redstone entirely. Not good. Okay, we'll grab this stuff back out and turn that off. And sturdy machine and glass. I've got the glass. I need to make a sturdy machine, which requires bronze, so I need some copper. Bronze, and remember a sturdy machine is just that stuff, so nope, just 3. Small circuit board and these. Perfect. Okay. What can we do to power this thing? Let's take our peat-fired engine, and we have some extra peat. This thing is just taking its time catching up. Where's it pulling all that stuff from? There we go. Now it's catching up. I think the problem though is that it keeps only pulling this first stack out. Hopefully once it warms up, that'll get going a lot better. So let's head over to let's actually grab a couple of things first before we go all the way over there. Over to our tree farm. I'm going to want some pipes Mostly these ones, some of these. Might as well grab some of those. And I think that's good. And it's becoming nighttime again. So I'm going to go sleep through the night, and I'll meet you guys at the tree farm. I forgot to also mention I planted the 2 rubber tree saplings I had. Looks like this other one grew. I'll take care of that in a little bit. And I've been manually going through and working on the tree farm stuff. So we've got some saplings, we've got some humus, but we need to start logging this stuff. So let's throw down the other peat-fired engine. Get it turned the right way. And then, how are we going to do this? Well, for right now, I want to, let's throw one piece in here so that it'll harvest up the peat that got generated over here. I think this thing just needs some peat. Oh, I wondered where this went. I was looking for it earlier. Apparently I clicked it in there on accident. This is the letter, I composed it earlier back to Chad for the 2 pieces of gold that I stole from him. And I was going to mail it to him. And I thought that I'd lost it through some bug or something like that when I restarted a server. But apparently I put it in the machine over here when I was messing around earlier. So let's get this thing going again. That should start planting these. And then once that's going, I'm going to get the logger going. And I'd like to automate this, but I don't know if I can. So I think I need a chest. Let's just make a wooden one out here. Build ourselves a crafting table. Wooden chest. And we'll place it right here. We're going to put a crafting pipe on it. And it's already getting sand coming out of the machine there. Okay. We're going to make this the default route. Okay, that should take care of getting things into it. Let's actually put it right there. How do I want to do this? Give me a minute to think about this, guys, and then I'll come back and we'll actually build it instead of staring at it. Well, guys, I came back into my house to grab some extra materials, and I see why I keep running out of energy. I forgot to turn off my centrifuge. Whoops. So I've already grabbed a couple of things, and this is actually my second trip back over here. But what I'm going to do is grab this crafting logistics pipes. I grabbed the auto crafting tables I made a few episodes back, some lapis, some glowstone, and I think that is all I need for now. While I'm here, let's send this piece of mail off to Chad. I didn't want to do it off camera, so like I said, all I had to do was put in his name, the gold. I put in a message. For some reason it doesn't word wrap. I don't know if it's supposed to or not. And then the stamps required, so let's send it off to him. Now he has those things back. And I made a deal with Steph about the gold that I took from her as well. I built her a house. Maybe one of these episodes I'll go show you guys it. So I built her the house and she paid me with the gold that I stole from her. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw down this crafting table here. And this crafting table is going to have a recipe for... I need some dirt. Let's grab a couple pieces because I think I need a bunch. Okay. This crafting table is going to have a recipe for mulch, which is, I think, 1 piece of ash How'd it go? 1 piece of dirt, 4 pieces of ash. Dirt, ash, all the way around. Okay. Then we're going to have another one, which I'm going to need more of that for, and it's getting dark. I don't have enough ash. Did I put any over here? No. Well, poo. Alright, let's get the rest of this. I think I have some ash up in the workshop up there. I just need to get it. Okay, so we have 1 crafting logistics pipes. I think I made this when I was doing all the testing, so you guys haven't seen how to make it, so I'll make you another one. It's just a basic logistics pipe with 2 pieces of glowstone. So we'll get a basic logistics pipe, 2 pieces of glowstone. Now we have our second one. I think I dropped the first one, didn't I? Yes, I did. And we'll place them on top. And then what you do is, since this crafting table has a recipe in it, if you right click on this, this only works with auto crafting tables, this import button, but you hit the button and it says if I put in 4 pieces of ash and 1 piece of dirt, I can pull out a piece of compost. The pipes work for almost anything, but you have to manually tell it sometimes how to do that. So that teaches it how to make compost. The next table we're going to teach how to make humus. Then we're going to make one more special pipe called a supplier logistics pipe, which I believe is this and 1 piece. That's a provider, so it's the lapis then on both sides. Gives us a supplier logistics pipe, and this one's really cool because we can put it right here and we can tell this system we want you to keep stuff supplied. I'm going to break one of these. We want it to keep 5 trees all the time in there. Next thing we'll do is we'll throw... I don't want an iron pipe. Did I grab iron instead of the normal? I did. Let's just use these. The last one, we're going to want one of those provider pipes that I almost made. This is going to use all of the last of my logistics. And my computer's running like poo. Give me a second. Sorry about that, guys. I ran out of hard drive space while I was recording that. I have a couple of episodes queued up. I'm a little bit ahead, so I need to process these so that I can clear up some space. Anyway, provider logistics pipe. This is essentially the same thing I have in my chassis pipes, the provider modules, but this is just the pipe form, and it's a whole lot less expensive to make. So what this does, same thing, just provides items that are in this chest to the system for whatever purpose they need. So I'm going to throw a couple of things in here. And we'll throw some sand and a sapling. Now we should see the sapling... no, it will not get pulled out because we've told it not to do partial requests. So it won't make a request until there's at least 5 saplings in the system, in that chest. Alright, and then we need one more. And luckily I only have one more pipe. Let's place it right here is good. And since I didn't have any iron, I'll just use the gold for now, but I will replace that. And we'll make this pipe the default route. So now as things get spit out into the system, that's where they should go. This, that does not need to be there. Let's save a pipe. And again, I'll make this iron, but that way I don't have to have, I am still going to have, unless I do this, it doesn't work with that kind of pipe. Let me go grab the right kind of pipe here, and we'll do this correctly. Dang it. Seem to have a visual bug. Alright, I'll grab the right pipe. Alright, let's see what happens when I try to place this. Yeah, good. It's just a visual bug that was doing that. So we will come across like that. Let's put this pipe back. And I'm going to need the sapling again. So we want to keep 5 saplings in there. Cool. You know what I should have done is a sandstone pipe right there. That way I don't have to use 3 of them. I keep forgetting about sandstone pipes because they're relatively new. So that should be just about everything except that I need to create this recipe, and I need more ash for that. And there's none in that, and I haven't even run this machine. So let's run these machines for a little bit, particularly this one, to see if... Did I not put any? I did not put anything in there. If we can get a couple more pieces of ash. I think we get 1 per piece of peat, so that's 2. And I think I need 2. Yeah, I need 2 more. Actually, I'm going to need 4 more. Let's see what we can do about making some more peat, too. That requires bog earth. And bog earth... We might just have to make the bog earth manually again. There's no good way. I don't see a recipe here that says that I could use a wax capsule. Oh, there we go. It's already working. So as things get harvested by the logger, they should get thrown right in here. So we've got that 10 wood. We still haven't picked up a sapling quite yet, but it will. So it should pick up that apple, and we'll see the apple come through this system eventually. Oh, you know what? Apples probably come out the top or the bottom. Let's see if they come out the bottom for apples and saplings as well. Yes. So there comes an apple and a sapling. The logger automatically spits things out, but it will only spit things out on certain sides. So logs come out of the sides of the machine, apples and saplings come out of the top and bottom. So there's the apple that it harvested and a bunch of those. So it should pull, there we go, beautiful thing. Pulls 5 saplings into there. Which means I could probably turn this back on, and it will pick up the sand and place those saplings again. Now what I did not do is give a place for saplings to come out, or sand I mean. Sand should come out the sides, but I'm going to need an iron pipe because this is going to get very confused. Yeah, let me go grab the iron pipes and the sandstone pipe and clean this up a little bit. I just want to be able to go in there and turn it on and have it produce saplings for me. How's this thing going? I had to put more coal in it a minute ago. Looks like it's going pretty good. So we will grab the sandstone and iron. And let's go make this slightly prettier. And then eventually I'm going to do a similar thing with the peat bog over there. Yeah, spitting things out because of directionality problems. So let's put this, let me get down here and collect these items. I don't want to lose them. That goes there. That's going to go there, but we need it to go that direction. There we go. And then the last thing I'm going to do is put a sandstone pipe here instead, so I can pick those up. Cool, that looks a lot better. So that should start processing thing automatically. Did we get any yet? None yet. Let's just throw the rest of that in there. Okay, I'm going to let this run for a little bit. We should be getting plenty of saplings and everything like that. This should start filling this up, and we'll have overflow saplings left in here, as well as sand and dirt, and a ton of wood. Probably going to have more wood than I know what to do with at some point here. But I'm going to wait until we get a couple more pieces of ash so I can finish the automation part of this. You know what I just realized too is I don't need this logistics pipe here. There's no reason for it whatsoever. So I'm going to replace it with a standard pipe. And that gives me 2 logistics pipes. So let's create 2 new supplier pipes, which was this one. Supplier logistics. And that's the end of those pipes, but, and I'm dropping frame rate again. I'll be right back. Alright, I think we're doing okay now. So, back to where I was. Sorry about this, guys. So we're going to place a couple of pipes like that. Now, the sandstone one might cause me some grief. Things might bounce around a little bit, but I don't know that it's worth doing another pipe. So I'm just going to leave it as is. What else could I do? I could move... I think I can move the chest up on top there. No, couldn't do that. Alright, it's fine the way it is. Pipe, you know, some things might bounce around a little bit, but as soon as they hit one of these, they're going to put back in this sandstone pipe, and they're just going to bounce around until they find the right direction to go out. Not a huge deal. It'd be more efficient if I didn't have it that way, but oh well. What I'm going to do is tell these supplier pipes to always keep some peat in the peat engines. That way I don't have to worry about that as well. So let's just keep 2 in each of these. That should be fine. And for now I'll just put all the excess in here. So if any of them are low, they should automatically get stuff pulled out. Which they're probably not. But let me pull the peat out of this one. It should keep running because it takes a piece of peat and burns it. Yeah, it made it in there. So cool. That should keep the peat running. I'm going to take the ash out. Oh, I'm going to have to do one more thing on that, aren't I? Yes, I am. Well, for now, let's put the ash over here. One more piece of dirt so we get the compost. And we take compost and surround it with dirt. To make humus. Teach that to our system. So now our system knows how to make humus from the materials we gave it. Let's give it the dirt back. And we're going to have to give it more ash, and that's what I was just contemplating. I need to pull the ash out of these machines, but not the peat. How am I going to do that without wasting a ton of resources? I might just do that part manually. Got a couple of things I'm going to have to do manually anyway, which means I should probably just put the peat in manually. Because otherwise these engines might continue to run even when it can't build any more humus. I'm doing okay on the humus. I could do that manually as well, but this is kind of fun to make. There goes an item that's going to bounce around a little bit until it makes it in the right spot. Come on, you. Oh, I wonder if that's what's killing my frame rate, is logistics loops. I don't have any other pipes. So let's just do it this way real quick. Now I don't have a loop. Now the pipes can route properly. It's ugly again, but whatever. Throw those back in there. There's 5 again. Is this thing staying 5? Barely. Alright, cool. Well, this is good enough for now. I still have to do some things manually. I'm going to have to provide the ash to the system manually, but as this thing builds up more and more ash, that shouldn't be a big deal. And like I said, I think I'm going to get rid of these 2 and just do all that part manually, which means I can put that back. I'll use these provider ones over on this farm here in just a minute. So I'm going to let this thing go a little bit longer and think about if I have enough materials to get started on making this thing automated. And then if I do, I can actually connect the two of them. The sand that comes out of this system can be used in the other one, and the dirt that comes out of the other system can be used in this one. So very cool the way these two particular items work together. So I'll be right back. I'll go sleep through the night, and we'll see what we can do. Well, guys, maybe not. I just checked the time, and it looks like we are out of time. So I'm going to have to wrap up episode 15 of Pandora with Kyle. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope the revert back to the default texture pack satisfies a couple people. And I will talk to you later.